Our Wyopreps Athlete of the Week honors are brought to you by our great friends at Blue Cross Blue Shield of Wyoming. One of our recipients this week had a fantastic state meet. He set some school records. He won the 500 freestyle, was second in another event. It's Malachi Villarreal, a sophomore from Kemmerer High School. And thanks for taking a few minutes. I guess think back to last weekend and Laramie. Describe how you think you swam.
I really liked how I swam. I thought it was good. I I had some higher expectations, but I can't be disappointed in how I swam. I was pretty happy with it.
Well, and you're only just a sophomore, so you got a few more years to still improve, I guess.
Yeah, I agree. And I'm really thankful for that.
Talk a little bit about your 500 freestyle win. What did it take in a race that's filled with endurance, and you got to go so many times touching the different walls? What is it like for you to race that long?
It's weird because I feel really hesitant about the like the first 200s of the 500, and I feel that I don't have endurance sometimes, but in reality I'm just fine. Overthinking, I do overthink a lot.
Yeah. So what is it? What is the key then to get yourself past that point to succeed?
It's a lot of like conditioning, and it's really mental too. Sometimes people think that it's mainly the conditioning, but I'd say it's like 80% mentality. I struggle with that a lot throughout the season until state. I think I got a lot better.
You ended up runner up in the 200 free, but obviously lost to a fantastic swimmer. Talk a little bit about that race against Benny Kulo, one of the best in the state.
Oh, Benny, I have a lot of respect for him. He was a great swimmer. I tried to hang out with him for the first three fifties, and the third 50 I picked up as best as I could, and I got closer to him. I think that if I had a better turn on my last wall, I would have been a lot closer to him, and he outtouched me on the race. But it happens. You learn from your mistakes. But
That's
he won it fair and square.
I gotcha. You had some fantastic times. Were you happy with your times this weekend?
Yeah, I was. It was pretty
Talk a little bit
nice.
about uh, taking those times and your performance and earning a share of athlete of the meet. What did that mean to you?
It meant a lot to me to be here on this interview right now is a lot. It's really cool. I think as a sophomore, I'm pretty lucky, and for those times, I didn't really know what to expect at state. I didn't know how much I was going to drop in time, but I'm really happy with it. I found that I was really successful during state.
Well, fantastic weekend for you. I appreciate you taking a few minutes to chat about it, and congratulations.
And thank you.
We continue talking about our Athlete of the Week honors here at Wyopreps.com and presented by our great friends at Blue Cross Blue Shield of Wyoming. One of the boys swimmers that we're honoring this week is Tommy Wonka. Had an outstanding meet in the 3A championships last Friday and Saturday in Laramie. First of all, Tommy, let's start with you defended your title in the 100 breaststroke. Take me through that race a little bit and what makes you so successful in that event, you think?
Well, I've been swimming breaststroke for as long as I can remember. It's always been my favorite stroke. And, I've always taken it out as hard as I can and really focused on it all year and trying to make sure that I'm going to win it every year.
What is it in particular that you love so much about that event?
It's just, I feel like I've caught on to it the fastest, really. My brother's always, one of my brothers was pretty good at the breaststroke and he swam it a lot. So I just always was, I guess, trying to gun for the competition and beat him. So
I got you. A little brotherly, a little sibling rivalry, I should say. Talk a little bit about. Do you think that you kind of, achieved your game plan, so to speak, in that event last weekend?
I was really trying to gun for the state record this year, but obviously it didn't happen. But I still won it, and I swam a pretty good time. And I'm just really blessed to be able to do that and be good at swimming still.
How else do you describe the rest of your weekend at the state championships?
It was really fun. We had a lot of good swims. I know going into it, Lander was scared. They thought we had the upper hand on them, but we only brought 12 kids compared to their 23. So, we're really at a downfall, but we swam our hardest and we all did pretty well. We scored lots of points and really gave them a run for their money.
What was it like for you to find out that you shared athlete of the meet honors with two other guys?
Yeah, I thought it was really good. Those two other swimmers, Finn and Malachi, they're really good. You know, I can't do distance like Malachi can. That I remember watching that. That was crazy. Yeah, and Finn's really good. His 50 was incredible. So it was pretty awesome.
Where do you think you can get better as a swimmer?
I think definitely my endurance could help a lot, so I could do those longer races. Definitely work on technique over the summer and off season because Finn got me on the turn in the 50. So
Is that kind of your other event, just the sprint freestyle that you really like?
you know, I kind of do whatever my coach asks of me. So I got the breaststroke, and then whatever else he needs me to swim, I'll do it.
And then talk a little bit about being part of the relay that won the 200 free relay. What was that like for you?
Oh, it was awesome. You know, we've got that 3 years in a row now, and kind of felt uncontested, really. Going into it, it's a fun race. We had some new guys on it, so we were happy to see what they could do and be on that relay with us and step up a little bit.
Well, Tommy, great weekend at state last weekend here in Laramie, and I wish you best of luck. I appreciate you taking some time.
Okay, thank you.